Just completed my ASYE year, so no longer newly qualified. ASYE is the Assessed and Supported Year of Employment, and it's 1 year after you qualify as a social worker, where you are supported additionally with your learning and your development. So it means that the number of families that you work with are capped, you get additional kind of training opportunities that you can attend and go to, and you have more regular supervision. So I don't think there is such a thing as a normal working day. So our day varies from one day to the next, which actually is one of the things that I love about the roles. Yesterday, for example, I saw 5 children across the day, in school, at home, one-on-one, in a group setting, whereas today it's pretty much meetings all day. So our day really varies depending on what our families need and what we need to do. So we could be in court, for example, if we're having to give evidence or if we're having to write court reports. So there's a real variety of work that we do. Yeah, I particularly like visiting the children, not surprisingly, and we get to do a lot of direct work with the kids as well, which is great. So, we're really making sure that their voice comes into all of our work that we do. So in practice, the family safeguarding model is designed so that we have a number of professionals that work around the family. So rather than simply having a social worker for the child and then that social worker, me in this instance, trying to connect with all the other professionals that work with the family, we've actually got those professionals embedded in our teams. So we have domestic abuse practitioners which work with victims of domestic abuse. We have domestic abuse officers which work with the perpetrators of domestic abuse. We have health practitioners, which is really helpful because we're able to access health records, we're able to ask their opinions around, connecting with GPs or health visitors or midwives. And we also have a CGL service, which is Change, Grow, Live, which support adults with either drug or alcohol misuse. So again, we have such a variety of people that we're able to draw upon, and often in terms of the benefits, those individuals have connections with other services that perhaps we might find, we aren't always able to reach quickly. So probation, mental health, GP, and that really benefits us in being able to serve our families, as one. I really love the role that I do. So I started 15 months ago. Every day looks completely different. Every family that you work with gives you a different learning opportunity or a different experience of the work that we do. You're really well supported here, I've found here in West Sussex. So in my ASYE year, the numbers of families that we were able to support and children we supported were capped. It only went as fast as you felt you were able to do. If you needed to slow down a bit, that was okay. If you felt you could speed up a bit, that was okay. And for me, that's really appealing because as a mature adult, it makes sense to be able to draw on any existing experience that I've already had, and therefore I was able to go a bit faster, which I found really helpful. I think that we have group supervision every 2 weeks. We have team meetings every week. Those things really help connect and build a team ethos as well. So for me personally, that's really important because social work can be quite a lonely job, and knowing that you've got colleagues and team members that you can draw on for their advice, support, and sometimes just company is really important, and we definitely have that here.